Hello, BookTube. I don't know how much time I'm going to have during my regular filming period today to film videos, so I thought I would get a jump on things and do a quick one book haul to wrap up October. So I've mentioned a few times in my other book hauls that I had a number of poetry orders with Alibris. A few weeks ago, Powell's, a storied independent bookstore in Portland, Oregon, had a 20% off used paperback sale or used book sale. Instead of getting a bunch of poetry that I'd been eyeing for a while, I ended up going with some manga. But that didn't stop me from ordering those books from Alibris through different vendors. Alibris is a used bookstore website that brings together a number of independent and small chain used bookstores to pretty much sell their stuff through the website. I've gotten all of the poetry that I've ordered in, and this is the haul for the last one. And that last one is Selected Poems by William Carlos Williams. This is a reacquisition. I had this collection in college. I took a class called Modern American Poetry, in which the Selected Poems of William Carlos Williams was a cornerstone of the class. It was, of the three texts that we read, this was the first, and since it was the only sort of individual collection of a poet, the other volume was like contemporary American poetry edited by J.D. McClatchy, and then there was the Folding Cliffs by W.S. Merwin. So this was the only like poetry collection from an individual poet that we read, outside of the long poem novel modern epic, The Folding Cliffs. So anyway, so I had this before. I rather enjoyed it, although I think William Carlos Williams isn't necessarily a poet I especially love. I like a lot of his work, and I wanted to pick it back up because it's been far too long since I've read him. I got rid of the earlier copy I had, along with a lot of the rest of the books that I had that I would now consider being part of classics, canonical, modern, contemporary fiction, poetry, drama. When I decided I wanted to transition more into collecting science fiction and fantasy or comics, manga during my first manga period. So yeah, so I decided to repick this up. I read it yesterday, and it was a wonderful pick-me-up. I had a titanically bad Saturday, which I will rant about on Weekly Reads, which led to some reorganization of my library, which you can't really see from here. Well, you can probably see up there, but I'll talk a bit about that on Weekly Reads. So anyway, BookTube, again, this is a book haul announcing the return of William Carlos Williams. So I will try to have a tag video up during my regular filming period if it doesn't go too long, because there's some scheduling today, some appointments that I have, that my mom has. So anyway, that's all I've got for now. So until I see you, hopefully later this afternoon, thank you, BookTube. Have a great morning and stay safe.